You are now listening to About That Business, hosted by Rom Wills. Rom Wills is an entrepreneur and personal coach who has helped people reach their fullest potential personally and professionally. Take it away, Rom.
Welcome to Rom Wills, About That Business. Stay calm in this recession. Now, I know it might not have officially been called a recession. Not officially, but come on. If you got all these people, you got businesses shut down, a lot of people not working, and even with money from the government, which still hasn't been finalized, people still not spending money. And if they ain't spending money, they ain't spending money with your business, even if it's open, because so many people are staying in. And you get a lot of stuff as a business person. I really feel bad. My personal business, my stuff is online. So I'm not really, I'm not concerned about that part of it. And I got a global audience. So I'm like, okay. I can weather this storm. But a lot of people can't by their business. All you can do is just still stay calm. You got to stick with it. You can't panic. Like the ordinary person can panic, a business person can't. Because this is what you do. Now, even if you have a full-time job in the business, depending on where you working, you might be off there. Now, you might be lucky to be on a job that's salaried and they're going to pay you anyway. But how long can that last? And no telling what kind of effect it has once all of this is over. And then, what if you that full-time like store shop owner, or if you had a kiosk in a mall, because that can be razor thin. I found out my local mall was closed. All the malls are closed. I'm like, well, wait a minute. That can be an issue. So you're just like, oh, wow. Like, I know plenty of people who work in these places. So if you're the owner, it's like, oh, wow. And I've seen some people, they get upset. I remember at my local cleaner, the woman there, she was very concerned. She keep Ron looking crisp. But she was very concerned. And I noticed there wasn't as much stuff in there. Usually you go in there and you could, everything, all the racks are full and everything. I was like, wait a minute, I ain't never seen space like this. But regardless of what the situation is, you got to stay calm. That is very important. You got to stay calm no matter what. Because it's not like a situation. It's bad enough if you lose a job or something like that, but it's different. All you had to do is qualify for another one or at least get unemployment benefits or something. But when you the one responsible for, upkeep of the business, when you paying a rent at a certain spot, when you got to pay employees, that's a lot on you. And all you can do in that situation is stay calm. Stay calm, pay attention to everything. One of the things, too, is keeping a good relationship with your customers. Like, and this is some specific advice for maybe store owners or something. Have a list of your customers and explain to them. Keep them up, And in my last podcast, I talked about having an online presence. Depending on the situation, you might be able to still ship stuff out or make some adaptation. Like, there was one place near me. It was like on the main street of the little town I live in. And I was walking to someplace else, but I saw a sign on the door say, hey, we're accepting appointments only. And the door was locked. So they said, you better knock real loud. But they still going. See, if by staying calm, you can adapt better to what's happening. That's the key right there. By staying calm in this whole situation, you can adapt to what's happening. You can work through it. You can see what's up. You don't get caught up in like the fear or the rumors, stuff like that. Stay focused on keeping the business open or as best as possible, handling stuff. And even if it's the type of business for whatever reason has to shut down, take this time to evaluate everything. Say, okay, how can I make this work anyway? How can I make this work? Re-listen to my online podcast I did before about having an online business. But stay calm. You can work it out. I'm gonna tell you what, with me, I'm not as hit hard. I really haven't been hit hard at all by this whole thing. But in the meantime, nothing but ideas have flowed to me about how to keep making even more money. I was like, oh wow, it's like I gotta have a notepad and write down everything. That's because I stayed calm. It's a very important thing. So stay calm in this recession. Anyway, that's all I got for now. I'll talk to you later. Peace.